Welcome to the Gyan Niketan Girls School. Myself Tanu Srivastava and today I am explaining the topic HTML. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. It is used to create web pages that contain text and graphics. Graphics, that is the images. It describes the structure and behavior of the web document. That means HTML is used to create the web page and we can view the web page using the web browser. Web page is the information, that is the digital information displayed on the internet is called the web page. Digital information, that means anything that is available on the computer. Now, web browser. Web browser is the software using that we can access the internet. Now, hypertext. Hypertext is the highlighted text on the web. Using that, we can move from one web page to another web page. Markup language. Markup language, it is called the markup language because we use the tag to add the content to the web document. And it instructs the browser how to display the text. Tag. Tags are the basic building blocks of a web page. We can use the tags to add the content to the web page. It defines how the information on a web page will be displayed. It does not appear in the browser window. It affects the display of the text and the non-text item. Text, that means the number, word, like that, and non-text, that means the list, graphics, table, link, and other things. Each tag in HTML follows specific rules and syntax. It is not case sensitive. It means we can write either in capital or small letter. It begins with less than sign and end with greater than sign. An attribute is the property that provides additional information about an HTML document. It is used to enhance the functionality of the tag. Look, tag is used to add the content to the web page, but attributes are used to decorate the content in different manner. That's why it enhances the functionality and changes the look of the web page. It always is specified inside the opening tag, not with the closing tag. Always its value is always enclosed within double quotes. Sometimes in some cases it can be case sensitive. HTML document structure. When we write the HTML document, there are two sections, head section and the body section. Head section is used to add the title of the web page and body section is used to add the content to the web page. The HTML document start with HTML and end with /HTML. In this example, we can see after the HTML head and title, the text, you can write any text here, then the closing of title and closing of head. This is called the head section, is used to add the heading of the web page. Head and title tag work together. You cannot work anywhere it individually. It is always used before the body tag. Now the body, busy color and the pink. Busy color is the attribute and the background color of the web page displayed in pink color. By default the color is white. But when you use the attribute, that will display the pink color. So that we can see the different color of the web page. Now P for the paragraph, font is the tag, size and the color, that is the attribute. 20 is the numeric value, so it is not mandatory for that to close in double quotes. But green is the string value, so it should be closed within the double quotes. Now the text is written. Now BR tag is used. BR is an empty tag is used to break the line. One more thing, when we are using the tags in a program, it always should be closed in reverse manner. We can see all the tags are closed in the reverse manner when we use. And the last one is the slash HTML and second last will be slash body. HTML tag is also called the root element of the HTML. When you execute that program, you will get the output like this. For the container and empty, you can see I for italic and U for underline is used. That's why it is displaying in underlined and italic way. Now the CSS. CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheet. It provides a set of style rules for defining the layout of HTML document. It is designed to separate the presentation style of the document from the content of the document. Using the CSS, it is very easier to maintain the web page. Benefits: more precise control of the layout. We can do changes at one place and all the web pages will be, the content of the web pages will be automatically reflected. Apply different layout to the different media types. More advanced option and sophisticated techniques. Thank you.